to be honest, she charged. When I was coming to this country, I even paid to her. My name was not even on the system. All the people I came, like, I was the only person. They had to even put me in a separate room because at this point they said they'll have to deport me back. If you're planning to travel abroad, I don't even have to say just the UK. If you're planning to travel abroad, then watch this video. I believe you're going to learn one of the
You'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now.
Hi beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please do not forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys for the love, thank you guys for the support. Honestly, I really do appreciate. So on this channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around me, and I share information. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this lady that was defrauded £20,000 and also share with you guys what is currently happening in the UK. So I saw this post about a lady that spent almost £20,000 to come to the UK to study, and the agent defrauded her. It was a scam. She was arrested here in the UK at the airport. Even after showing them all the emails she received, she was still arrested here in the UK. So for me, I've once experienced something like this in the past, but mine was not like the paying of the school fees part. Mine was the payment for flight ticket. So when I was coming to the UK in 2018, my husband booked my flight ticket. Before he booked the flight ticket, we have like a family friend in the UK. So we have this friend in the UK. She's white, so she's English lady. So she was telling us, please do not book the flight ticket. We should like kind of patronize her friend, that she has a friend in Abuja. My husband don't even know the guy. And she told, and my husband was like, are you sure you know this guy? She said, yeah, the guy works with blah blah blah, that he does the ticket, whatever. My husband can book my flight himself though, but my husband was like, because she will be the one to pick me from the airport, my husband was like, okay, he will try. But deep inside him, he was not comfortable paying the guy the money for the flight ticket, because it's something you can do by yourself, or better still, you can still go there. So many offices in Abuja that you can walk in there and pay. For those of you that don't know, I'm in Nigeria living here in the UK, so that is why I keep saying Abuja. So Abuja is somewhere in Nigeria. So but for me, I personally, I was like, is this woman that will come and pick me? I better just pay to the guy. I think I paid almost 400,000 for British Airways. That's in 2018 though. So as at that time, I received my, what's it called, booking, whatever. I received my booking confirmation and everything, and also everything was just okay from, you know, Abuja airport. Everything was okay. It was when I got to the UK, that was when everything started. There was like, my name was not even on the system. All the people I came, like, I was the only person. They had to even put me in a separate room because at this point they said they'll have to deport me back. That night I was crying. Like, why I'm sharing this story with you guys is because of what happened to this lady, which I'm still going to discuss that in this video. Especially for those of us planning to travel abroad, to be very careful. So now, people will come to you and say, agent this one, agent that one. I know they are genuine agents, to be honest. Even me personally, when I was coming to the UK, we used agents. But the truth is that you can apply everything yourself. You can pay for everything you want to do yourself. That's just the truth. But yes, some of us prefer to use agents. So now, fast forward to when I got to the airport. Like I said, at this point, I was crying. I was calling my mom. I was calling my husband. And then I was pregnant. Like, I was heavily pregnant as at that time, and this lady said, you need to go back, they need to deport me, that my name was not on the system. They don't even know how I managed to enter the country, like how I managed to get a seat, they were just complaining. And you know, being my first time, I was pregnant, all of that, I was just crying. It was just the grace of God, because had it been they deported me, it's going to be a bad record for me personally. And my husband was calling the lady that you know, referred us to the guy, and she was like, oh, the guy used to do that, blah blah blah. And my husband was calling the guy was just talking up down. At this point, we started feeling as if he did something. And now, even before my husband paid for the flight ticket, my husband was like, you don't even know why he's paying for this guy to, you know, book my flight. Me personally, I was saying, please pay, because the lady will be the one to pick me at airports. The plan was for me to go direct to Manchester, but it was unfortunate the flight stopped at Heathrow, so we had to connect the flight to Manchester. That was when all my problems started. Every single person left me. Mind you, this was my first time traveling abroad, so I can imagine what this lady is feeling at this point of her coming to the UK, because I don't know how these people maneuver these things. So for me, I don't understand how you are planning to study in the UK and you're paying your agent to pay for your school fees. There's this lady that was chatting me on Instagram telling me that she paid her agents to pay her school fees. I was like, okay. At some point I was like, but why are you giving your agent money to pay your school fees? Why can't you pay your school fees yourself? Because she was asking me some questions, about my agent, and I was like, please, there's some questions I can't respond to you, because even my agent, to be honest, she charged. When I was coming to this country, I even paid to her before she do the process and whatever. We paid 100k. I know some person don't pay a dime, but me personally, my husband paid 100,000. He paid 100,000 for himself. That is just the truth. And she called that, what did she even call it? I don't even know what she called it, but she charged us money. That is the truth, and we paid. So now she was like, some persons will come to her and say they want to study abroad. They'll start asking her questions all her time, all her whatever, and at the end of the day, they will not, process the admission or whatever, and they'll end up, going to another agent. So that's why she charged that fee. So even when I was coming to this country, we paid 100k. So, but that was the only thing we paid for. As soon as we got the admission, we started doing everything ourselves. We paid the school fees ourselves. We paid the IHS ourselves, TV, every other thing. We did that ourselves. So if you're planning to come to the UK, please, you don't have to give agents money. You don't have to pay any agent money to do every single thing for you. You need to try. You need to try, even if you cannot do it. Ask people. So now I know if you're traveling abroad, we don't like to share how we're traveling abroad, but there must be somebody that this person is close to you, that is intelligent. Or I'm not saying you're not intelligent though, but there's somebody that you can talk to. Ask them, they will help you out. Or
And you can also search on Google. Google also help out a lot, honestly.
You don't have to pay agents every single thing. And to be honest, it's funny because as soon as you get admission, everything is now easy to do. The school will send you your card, you will see their bank details, everything in your email. So I did not even see the need to be paying agents like money to pay for your school fees, to pay for what is the need? To be honest, if you're planning to travel abroad, it's time for us to be smart. It's time for us to wisen up. It's time for us to be we need to be smart. You cannot afford to lose that kind of money. You cannot afford to lose even £1,000, especially with what is happening now. Honestly, it's not worth it. This school admission they are talking about, some people even apply the school admission themselves. And they get the admission, they come to the UK, they do everything themselves. Some persons pay agents, which is okay. If you want to pay agents, you can pay. Like I said, we paid agents when we were coming. But you're spending close to 20,000. You want the agent to do everything for you from A to Z. And this man is scamming you. It's scamming you of your money. Because some of these agents are looking for money to travel abroad. And sometimes you have to be very careful of the person that referred you. For me personally, honestly, before somebody will refer me to something, for example, let me say you say, Stella, go to this place, you get this and nice. I'll be like, have you tried with this person before? Do you understand? You cannot just refer me to anything. I used to be very, very careful. I like to go to things that I'm sure that this person have tried. Or say if you're telling me, okay, try this thing, I'll tell, have you tried it before? Or go to this place, I'll tell, have you been there before? So it's not because of this person say and that one say, or there's some agency or some agent you see online, they'll be like, we are so consultants, we do this one, we do that. I don't know how these people maneuver it, but at the end of the day, it's going to be on you. So please, I know this is Japa season. People are traveling abroad, seriously traveling abroad. But even if you are traveling abroad, you have to be careful, honestly speaking. That was how the other day I heard that there's a guy that paid money for COS, and as soon as he entered UK, he started shouting that he paid. Fine, paying is not allowed, but they charge you. You decided to pay, and you get to the UK, you're telling them you paid. They will deport you. That is, even me, I was shocked. And this person and these people you're talking about, because they already have their state, their citizens, they will still remain here. You that you're not running your mouth, they will send you back to Nigeria. That is the funny thing about this UK. That day I was shocked. I was like, they said they were sending this guy back. So if you tell an agent or any company that you've accepted now, I don't know, I've diverted because I just remembered it now. So if you tell any organization you accept to make a payment by yourself, it's either you say you're not paying because you know that you don't have the money. Because if you accept the payment and you still cast these people, I just realized that they will send you back. And I realized that they will just take the agency down because now these people are already citizens. They will not do nothing to them. But you that even reported, they will still deport you because it's illegal. I was so surprised. And if they deport you as a person, to still affect you. I know that it has already affected the agency that you reported. They're already in trouble. But you as a person that report, you're also in trouble because imagine you being deported. Obviously, it's a bad signal or it's a bad whatever for you. So things are happening. So anything you're doing, just just be sure this is what you want. If you want to come to the UK via the student route, it's good. Honestly speaking, it's still good. If you have enough money, come. All you need to do, even if agents say pay 50k for them to do whatever for you. For me, 50k is nothing, 100k it's not too bad. But if you can apply it yourself, you should apply. But as soon as you get the admission, I don't think there's anything you will need your agent for. If there's anything, it should be a question, but you should not pay any dime to your agent. Like, you don't have to pay your agent anything. It's left for you to pay your IHS, visa fee, everything. Just left for you to do everything yourself as soon as you get the admission. So some persons that are paying agency, giving agents money for this one, I don't understand. Please, if you're coming to the UK, be careful. If you're planning to travel abroad, be careful. I just decided to make this video to create awareness for those of you planning to relocate this year, or whenever you're planning to relocate, to be careful of whatever you're doing. And it's also important, if you're planning to travel abroad, to make inquiries of where you're traveling to, the location, whatever you need to know about that location. And it's important, honestly, to identify a church. Like, I've seen where churches help lots of people, and that is why I always encourage people, if you are planning to travel abroad, find churches. If you're a Muslim, find mosques. If you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, whichever religion you are, try to connect with those people in that city you're going into, in that town you're going into. One way or the other, you might get their help. Honestly speaking, I'm telling you guys, based on true life stories, it has helped lots of people. So today's video is just to create awareness for those of you planning to come to the UK, and I believe this video is going to help 1 or 2 persons. If you find this video informative and interesting, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share my videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.